Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very welcome. Right, today we've got a map from a creator we have done twice on the show in the past. A little while ago though, episodes 430 and 665. On each occasion they got 10 stars, which was 3 for aesthetics, 3 for detail and 4 for gameplay potential. We have in today's map gone up a level. Today's map does feel really very nice indeed, and it's done to some exceptional standards as well. So you should enjoy today's show. You should also enjoy a nice little game of BonBonBingo. Link is in the description, of course, and of course enjoy the daily reminder. Go on. Did you enjoy that? Good. Did you get some activity? Great. Let's crack on with today's show. Today's map is iLand by nerv. Okay, do you remember, was it Harbour Mountain, Snowcap? Yeah, I vaguely remember Harbour Mountain, don't remember Snowcap at all. There's your start square. Start square looks very busy and very playable, and of course very high standards. Terrain heights are very playable across the map with some mountains and plateaus in the middle, and then resources are good and strong as well. Where they are painted in, they look very playable indeed. If you've got Sunset Harbour and want to do some fishing, we have 3 of the 4 types. I don't see any tuna on there. Oh, there might be a little patch of tuna in the lake. And then off to the workshop. What do we need? Well, there's no DLC required today. We'll be using nerv's very own vanilla cold theme and the satellite LUT, which is also a nice cold LUT. So it's meant to be a cold, almost boreal style map, and a lovely written description as well with all the information and some alternate themes as well if you want to try something a little bit different. There's a one-click collection, and we'll have a look down here. Some trees and some weeds and some more weeds and some clusters and forest floor patch, some scrubs and pine forests and tree log fix recommended. No controller is in operation today, along with the intersection marking tool as well. And that's that. Right, okay, so that's your main. It's an iLand. See what they did there? It's an iLand. We have an outside connection which is just tucked behind this mountain here. It also hides something else. What do you think might be hiding behind this little mountain in the corner of the map here? All of the spare pillars, and this is another way for those of you that keep getting pillars popping up, you can always just hide them somewhere else, like in the corner of the map. And here they are. A whole menagerie of pillars hiding in the corner of the map. It's fine. Deep in the fog, nobody cares, it's fine. Anyway, across to the iLand itself, and we're going to see lots of buildable space, some really nice mix of trees, nice tree painting, very little wrong with today's map as well. 1 or 2 minor grumbles, minor ones today though. And across here, we're going straight into the start square territory as well. Oh, by the way, intersection marking tool there. We've gone with this, you'll see a lot of these horizontal bars across the map. And it's consistent, and so I can roll with it, I feel. The one exception is with the roundabouts, where you'll see some chevrons on the roundabouts. And the chevrons are like, this one's perfect because it's facing towards the traffic. We go towards it there, see those little arrows pointing towards us. And then of course as we go around the corner, get round. Oops, camera's playing awkward stuff here. Here we go. This is unfortunately going away from us. So technically, it's I've been told that's wrong. So I do listen. Oh, look at the old stripy bits here. Looks like a pair of pants, doesn't it? Oh yes, I've seen pants that look like that, usually poking out from the top of builders' jeans, you know. Anyway, buildable area here. This is your start square, so it wants to be buildable. And then if we follow this dirt track along, we'll come across the one example of this on the entire map, and it's the tree on the dirt track. You can see it's actually part of an old hedge that used to go across there, where I think the fields were a bit bigger. I think Nerv decided they were too big, decided to crop them down a little bit and missed a couple of trees, which, to be honest with you, of all the problems in the world, that isn't the biggest one. And we head back down to the main highway. Across a little bridge here, nice aesthetic little bridge there, and a nice aesthetic intersection here as well. We're going to see a lot of very good standards today. Again, those bar intersections going along there. Again, I don't mind them like that, I'm fine. Maybe solid might have been better, but bar, we're setting a visual standard across the map and we're sticking with it. You'll see here the rail pop in underneath the shelter of the highway here, and this is exceptional standards around here. This, for me, this is as good as it gets. Come under here. This is really difficult to do well, and if you have a look here, this has been done very well. That is superb. And then we go from there into an intersection which has been done exceptionally well as well. When you're tearing up these levels, getting those crisp, clean standards, that ain't easy, you know. So anyway, yeah, underneath here, that line continues off that way. It also continues off underneath the, get the camera steady again, bouncing around a bit. And that heads off across to the secondary island over there, plenty of buildable space over there. We'll have a quick look at that in the second half of the show, of course. Then you're coming over here, buildable area over here. Again, another roundabout. Oh, so sure. What's going on with the road bending off here, the intersection markings there? Don't know about that so much. I mean, it's kind of right, I guess. And then, yeah, the chevrons again, which is the same error as earlier. And then buildable space there. Loads of buildable space. Now we're going to do a full lap of the island. We do have rail going a full lap of the island as well. We're not going to look at much of the rail today. We'll have a look at probably the second island. We'll have a look at the rail on there. The standards are strong, as they are with the highways, and this is going to go up into the plateaus. So if you're looking to build in the plateaus of the mountains, you have got this one. It does a full loop of the island, and we'll come back round to where we started in a moment. As we head across this way, got farms and fields over this side of the map, which you'll get a better look at when we come back after the intermission. Good bridge here, very solid looking bridge there. Good standards again. Could have been blue mantle, no blue mantle. You can see all of the blue mantle tricks have been operated there as well, so that's good to see. And then heading up into the mountains, into that plateau area when we get up to the top. There we've got a dam as well, which we don't already have the power lines in place for the dam, so the option is there to take the electricity from that dam and then field it right the way down into your burgeoning city once you start building. Going through a little bit of a valley going on underneath the bridge here. Climbing up, still climbing into these plateau areas, and this is nice buildable spots around here if you just break off and head into the hills as such. It's a really aesthetically very pleasing map and a really aesthetically very pleasing theme as well. Heading across the bridge here. And now we're back. We've done a full loop actually. We're back to where we started. There's your start square area right there in the middle of the map. Boom, boom. And yeah, so we've got good work. Have a little look at the rail. We already know this is going to go underneath the shoulder of the highway as it goes around the edge, and we'll just follow it across onto the secondary island, and we'll have a look at the rail on the secondary island in the second half of the show, because there's something I'd like you to see over there as well. And this heads across and then heads down towards some sort of factory. Whose favourite factory is it? It's everybody's favourite factory, and we've made it. Right, so I think we'll stop here because that rail will just loop on forever. We'll come back after this. Are you a fan of the show? Well, I guess if you're watching this, you really must be. And as you've made it through 1,000 reviews, it's time to really treat yourself. To emblazon yourself with all 1,000 thumbnails in one great garment. From the makers of WhatMap, it's the official WhatMap 1000 t-shirt. Get yours now. and we are back to iLand by nerv and the shipping routes. And well, as it's an iLand, we have a route that goes all the way around the outside, which is absolutely fine. It's going to give you access from whichever angle you want to come in and attack from. Shipping routes all go into here. This is going to be a really busy harbour area. I really like that idea a lot. That looks good. Quality work there. And then we can loop back round this way. As you can imagine, it goes all the way around, past the air routes, along the edge of the map here. Are you excited? I'm excited by the map as a whole. Got the coat hanger intersection there. Oh, the old shipping triangles, they're all good, you know. They're not the most polished, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to really notice that one. Water flow is, by their own admission, a little bit weak, but you have three sources here. You have the two rivers, and then you have that lake in the middle. So you've got a river there, a river here, and the lake in the middle. Between those three things, you should have enough to get started before you actually work your way down to the shoreline, or maybe up into the mountains to where that dam is. So all told, it's a very aesthetically pleasing map. I think we can all agree on that one. Loads of buildable space once you break away from the start square. All the way down here, you can have a huge city going on there. Even a grid city. Even a grid city. Start square, like I say, it's a little bit tighter, but again, plenty of space to build. And then up here, you have all of these plateaus in the mountains, which you've seen we've been able to get to via that highway that runs all the way through. Very pleasing, aesthetically pleasing, a very pleasing, aesthetically pleasing river. Pleasing, 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 pleasing. Pleasing. Rayuna, Rayuna, Rayuna. I think Rayuna's going to be one of the new memes, don't you? Anyway, head across. This is your second island. Plenty big enough for just a city build on its own. If you ignore the main island, you can have a lot of fun on that one. And then around the back of the island, I did say we have some lovely fields over here as well. We'd have a look at these, and we are now having a look at these said fields as well, with the rail running through the middle and a little lake over here as well. And some nice shapes, and the mountains are a nice shape too. And we've got a few of these little streams dotted around as well, which have been nicely detailed with those large rocks as well. The dam works fine. Of course, you're just going to have to wait a few moments for the water to settle when you start your new game up. And then you've got a fake dam over here as well. I say fake dam because it's just, see, there you go. It's not a real dam. But we do have water down here, so I'm imagining we have water pipes pumping out down to that lower level. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm good with that. Right, okay, it's taking a few little extra areas, all the focal areas. Like over here we have the switchbacks. Now, these switchbacks, I don't know whether this is right or wrong, really. Because if you have a look there, we're making our way up to the top, switch the terrain lines on there. And you'll see that we make a slow, steady climb. And I'm always saying this, is you make a slow, steady climb. And then we turn back on ourselves. And it stays level. This road here, going back towards this way, is level before we go back into a climb. Is that a normal thing in some places? I would have thought that would have been a slow, steady climb backwards as well, but no. So it's either very right or very wrong. I don't know. We've seen that already. Ah, the castle. Ooh, it's a castle, and it's a very nice castle, okay? It's not been overdone. It's all about the terraforming, actually, that makes this castle pop. The location is bang on point, and we've got a little bit of basic detailing as there to just make it look secure. I like it. Over here, this is great. Now, I'm taking credit for this, yeah. I think this was my idea to start off with, because I didn't see the lighthouse done like this before Merrickstowe. And now we see it lots of places. So I think that's a BonBon premiere, you know. We've got a little beach going on down here, and ice cream. Anybody? Might be some flies around the back of the ice cream van, but yeah, ice cream. Anybody? I do like a nice ice cream. Not a sweet tooth, me. Does that surprise anybody? We head down here. We have the rail line. Now this is an internal rail line. Has no outside connection. It looks like it's going to, but it doesn't. We actually have two separate lines. We have one that connects to the outside, and then we have one that stays internally. As we peel off here, this will be the one that stays internal. And then we'll head down, go through a tunnel, and it will take us back to the everybody's favourite factory where we left off of the intermission. And the other line, which is the external route, which has gone the long way round, and it stays separate. There we go. See how they're separate? So yeah, you'll be able to keep your internal lines completely separate from your external lines if that's what you want to do. I like it. Okay, we've got a few little dotted islands around the outside, and if I can get the camera to settle, thank you very much. These look great. Again, the whole thing looks great. One of the technicalities of what map has been broken here, though. Ready for the meme? Are you ready for the meme? Here it comes. Oh, we got some drowned trees. Yes, what are they wearing, guys? They're wearing their trunks. You got it. Yeah, that's the only place you'll see that happen. And then if we head around here, we'll see one of the other memes. This is going to be good for the BonBonBingo players, I tell you. We've got the Essential Lighthouse. All down here on its own, and no water glitching at all. There's all of the credits with that. I think that's good work. Very nice work. Just tucked out there, deep out on its own. Don't want to live there, thank you. Back to the start square. Looks good, and we've got a good looking asset. From Hamrof, they're doing a selection of these simple apartments. There's a motorbike going through the living room. I don't know if you caught that one. So many memes today. Simple Apartment 14 by Hamrof. A great looking apartment block. Interesting looking entrance as well. And all credit. We've got so many great creators on the workshop. We really have. Factoids. Because factoids. Close your ears, ladies, if you're listening. Close your ears. You won't like this one. For the Athenians of the Golden Age, homosexuality was the highest form of love. Why? Since only men could operate as equals. Oh man, how wrong were they? Who has all the power? Women have all the power. We like to think we've got all the power, us boys, but we really haven't. They just let us think we have, and I think they always have just let us think we have. Simple Apartment 14 by Hamrof, today's asset of the day. Good work. As we pull the camera back. Oh dear, I'm still thinking about all those ladies having all the power. Oh, that's just my life, that is. What do you think of today's map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count because at the end of the month for the Viewers' Choice Top 10. Of course, ladies get 2 votes. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the day? Of the day? It'd be the map of the day, definitely. Of the month, help. Only you can decide. Hit the I button now in the top right hand corner of your screen, or the link in the description that'll take you to the voting page where you can vote for free. I've lost it. You can tell BonBon's lost it here, can't you? What do I think of today's map? It's aesthetically, it's very pleasing. This is a step up from their previous work, and I like it a lot. I'm going to go middle 4 because I think there's just a little bit more that can be done just to make the place look a little bit more interesting and fun, but it's still very strong. I like it. Detailing's also very strong, and again the temptation to go middle 4 is there. Obviously we've got a few drowned trees and 1 or 2 minor niggles here and there, but they are minor things, so I'm going to go middle 4 minus a tiny little notch. Gameplay, very playable indeed. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. I was tempted to push towards 5 stars. I will push towards 5 stars. I'm not going to go quite on 5 stars though. So high 4. So 4 and 4 for iLand by Nerv. I think we can definitely give this one the BonBonB seal of approval. So we'll do that right now. And that is a step up into Premier League map making for Nerv. Good work. Very, very good work. I'm very impressed by the good work. So much good work. Unlike this show, which is falling to pieces because I've run out of things to talk about, as you can witness. If you're still here, you're part of the 20 and out elite. Use the word of the day in the comments to score yourself some population points just for fun. And I'll be back tomorrow with another map in the What Map series. Have a great day, and I'll see you very, very soon. Finished.